Hello, everyone. In Iran, enraged lawmakers are calling for the execution of leading opposition figures. In this video, shown on state television, members of parliament are demanding the deaths of former presidential candidates Mehdi Karoubi and Mir Hossein Mousavi. Well, this comes on the heels of a march in Tehran that drew tens of thousands of demonstrators Monday. Well, reporting from Iran is extremely difficult. The government sharply restricts visas for journalists and has slowed the internet to a crawl to limit protest organizing as well as unfiltered information getting out. In the past, some Iranians have been arrested for merely talking to international reporters. Well, Reza Sayegh has reported extensively from Iran, and he joins me now from CNN Islamabad with much more on all of this. Reza, what are you hearing about the situation inside Iran right now, specifically the situation concerning those two opposition leaders who I believe were under house arrest?
Yeah, opposition websites are reporting that both Mehdi Karoubi and Mir Hossein Mousavi are under house arrest. We know that was the case yesterday. We haven't been able to reach them. Reports that security forces were surrounding their homes, not letting them go in or out. We're not sure if that's still the situation today. But what we did see in Tehran today are signals from Iran's hardline leadership, how they plan to respond to Mehdi Karoubi and Mir Hossein Mousavi and this return, this comeback for the opposition movement that took place yesterday. Remember, these are two opposition figures with a position that if Iran's regime supports the Egyptian uprising, we should be able to support them as well. Of course, Iran's leadership cracked down on the protests yesterday. Also in parliament today, lawmakers angry, seething, raising their fists, calling for the trial and execution of these opposition figures. Also the former reformist president Mohammad Khatami. So clearly tensions have ratcheted up in Iran, and this rivalry, this bitter rivalry between Iran's hardline leadership and opposition movement has been renewed and intensified. And now all eyes on the government, Aisha. Will they heed the warnings of these lawmakers? Will they go after and arrest these two opposition figures?
I know you're going to be following that for us, but Reza, another question to ask you about the opposition and how it has or hasn't changed since 2009. What's your sense looking at things now?
I think the demands are the same. This is a broad-based movement energized by the youth, calling for more political and social freedom and end to oppression. I think over the past years, maybe they have more economic demands, basic ambitions that haven't been fulfilled by this regime. They want jobs. They want to be able to buy a home. They want a decent living. And since that's not the case, a lot of observers are saying maybe that's going to add to the momentum of this movement that has emerged after a year of being absent.
We're going to continue to closely follow the situation. Reza Sayegh joining us there from CNN Islamabad. Thanks, Reza.